Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Ballysprings. Yeah, I know Ballysprings has been like over a week now, guys. Yeah, I'm having to record this episode on Sunday to cover me for Tuesday, because obviously I'm at the hospital on Monday with my dad. So yeah, I know it'll be Tuesday when you get this, guys, but that's kind of just a bit of a lowdown of why it's Ballysprings still and not the European. But yeah, hopefully, guys, you don't mind a bit extra Ballysprings at the moment. I'm really enjoying playing on the series as well anyway, so it's no skin off my nose playing it a little bit more. But yeah, right, we're going to continue with where we were in the last episode. We're going to get these two fields fertilized. Like I say, we need to just get on with a little bit of work now. Do a couple of contracts. Make sure I want to try and contract out the like the loan payments. So within every 2 months, I want to be making at least £5,000. Even if it's a job that's not going to be very well paid, or we have to do 3 or 4, shall we say, crappy jobs. Because like I say, we need to try and cover this payment every month or every couple of months. So like I say, we can work it out to, like I say, to be to £2,500. But yeah, we don't want to be spending our own money. We don't have loads of money. Sorry if that was a bit jumpy there. I was getting a bit stuck on the gate and then the tractor. But yeah, we've got to get field 158 done. I can't believe these fields are so far apart, actually. But yeah, we know our way into 158. We've done 161 before, so we have to turn off. I believe it's here. And drive all the way up here. But yeah, we've got loads to do. Like I say, we also need to get our payment as well from the council. The council were going to pay. Well, the council were paying us £1,000 for keeping that road open. Ooh, that's like the tractor we just bought. Yeah, so that invoice will probably come through at some point. I don't know when it'll come through. I know it's due this month. They have to pay you, 28 days. So we'll get it all sorted from them before long. It's another £1,000, like I say, keeping the roads open. Every road that we keep open though will earn us some money. Right, there's a farm. Right, it's alright. I know it's this farm here on the left, but there's a farm track. This was the mistake I did last time, because I drove past the farm track. And I ended up not actually going in the field. And then I had to reverse all the way down here to get into this gate here. Like I say, we've been in 158 before, but we did it as a cut through. Like I say, I've never been a fan of fields where you have to drive through one field to get to another. But I don't mind it on this one because we don't really own much of it. The fields are not massive. It was the one thing that annoyed me with Greenland's, like. But on this one, I really don't mind it. Plus, if we were to ever own a field like this, I'd do what I did in that other one. You know, where I put the dirt track up the side of the field? We just put tracks in. Right, there we go. So this is the field that we need to get done. It's a relatively big field as well. I'm just hoping there's enough fertilizer with what we've got, because it's a long way back to the shop. I am going to just whack this quickly onto a time lapse. I'll probably take us back to the farm as well in said time lapse, because we've got fertilizing to do on our farm, and we need to get a field on our farm done as well, because that needs seeding. So we'll crank the music up and we'll get it done. that got us quite a bit of work done today, didn't it? Yeah, we need to get into this other field as well. Yeah, I didn't really like doing the the fertilizer bag like that, but I didn't want to leave it. When you see what we've got to do on our farm right now, we've got a lot of fertilizing to do. I wanted to just bring it back with us. We might still not even have enough fertilizer on the farm as we speak. Yeah, we've got every field to do. I tell you what, I just want to quickly do. We need to get paid from those jobs, guys. And that is 1,400, 2,400. And we need to get the money from the council as well. Keeping that road open. Like I say, we aren't going to get that very often. It was something I just wanted to do for the first time. Yeah, why shouldn't we get paid for keeping the road open? I don't mind overspray on this one, because at the end of the day we will be spraying in that field very, very soon. Yeah, look at that. Let's get this ground done. Like I say, we do need to look at getting some lime at some point, but we're going to have to look at maybe buying some sort of little flatbed trailer or something. We need a way to get lime, fertilizer, pallets back to the farm, things like that. We've literally got no way of doing it at the moment anyway. So yeah, it would be nice to find a way to do that. Sounds daft, but I'm not going to go up and down that field when it's easier to do it that way. Come on, first gear. Target reached for here. Let's have a look. What have we got? Yeah, we need to roll it and we need to lime it. And we need to do that with all the fields as well, preferably before it's ready, because I'm going to presume in the next episode we're going to be baling again. The grass won't be the best and like the highest in the fields, but we need to get some sort of fermenting done. It takes 3 days to do. Oop, that's already open. I've left our farm one open by accident. But yeah, we need to get on with some of it. We need to crack on with some of it so that we can, like I say, three days to ferment. By then it'll be fully grown again. Do you know what I mean? We need to make as much silage as we can. We need to keep an eye on the hay levels and things like that as well. The last thing we want to be doing is running out. It would cost us daily to run out. I think I've just boo-booed there. I think I should have maybe just come up the field a little bit more, but I didn't want to. I'm also trying to not waste fertilizer. We don't need loads of fertilizer on this area. Like I say, this field shrunk a lot with my messing around for the dirt track, but like I say, it doesn't matter. We can buy another grass field if we need another grass field. We've still got to get that field over there seeded yet. Then it's going to need lime. Then it's going to need liming. Then it's going to need fertilizing as well. We've got so much work we need to get on with at the moment that I think I'm just going to run out of time. But I'd like to try and get seeded in March. We need to get limed straight after as well. This is where adjusting the time comes in. Like if we haven't got much to do, we'll increase the time, and if we've got too much to do, we'll lower the time, just to try and make sure we get it all done, to be honest. We've got 61% left in here. We've got 3 fields left to do. This shouldn't take long though, but this will increase the output as well from the field, so it'll earn us more money, or it'll give us more for storage, things like that. Well, as you know, you all know how precision farming works, and if you don't know how precision farming works, I am not the one to teach you. I am not the one to teach you. But hopefully, guys, you're enjoying the series still. That's what it's all about. I know weekend videos always get less views. I'm the same. I don't get much time on weekends. Like yesterday I was at the football. Cracking game and all. 1-0 down, 1-1. 2-1 down, 2-2. Extra time or injury time goal, 3-2. Come on, guys. Come on, lads. Managed to nick a win, 3-2. It was at home as well. It was just, oh, what a game. It was so frustrating because it was like, oh, you know, yeah, oh, you know. The emotions were just, yeah, they were just all over the place at yesterday's game. That's for sure. 1 minute, come on. You know, these are bottom at league, you know, we're pushing for promotion. But yeah, they didn't give up without a fight, that's one thing. Right, there we go. How cool. Oh, we've got a waste alloy. This is the only problem I've got actually with this with this spreader. It you can't adjust the width of it, so I would like to get a better one sooner rather than later. This one's going to do the job for now though, but it would be nice if we could adjust the width, and if we could adjust the width we wouldn't be using as much right now. Do you know what I mean? Although I do think precision farming does technically do that for you. But I do believe, no, the cow field, we need to get the cow field done. Other than the cow field though, that would be our fertilizing done till we get the seeding done. So we'll get the seeding done as well. I'll get the seeding on a time lapse. I didn't want to time lapse this bit though. I want to keep a lot of the work on the farm, like where you actually see us do it. Do you know what I mean? But we do need to get some lime, and we are going to need a trailer to do that. I just don't know how we're going to get a decent sized trailer. We're going to need well, I think we're going to have to have a look at small flatbed trailers. I've also been umming and ahhing about possibly selling the bale trailer. Now I love our bale trailer and it's really cheap, but if I buy a flatbed trailer we might as well move bales on said flatbed trailer. I don't see the point in having, I know we might not be able to move as many bales at once, but I think if we're going to do that, I think that would be the way to do it. Like I say, personal opinion. I think it'll be a better way of doing it. Sorry if I go quiet, I usually just, you know, concentrating and thinking, just in general, you know. If you've known me long enough from like the streaming days, you'll understand the hesitation and the thinking. I'm not. I don't want to say I'm not a well-educated person, because I kind of am, but I also suffer with like dyslexia and stuff, so it kind of hinders like reading, writing, and spelling. It's not that I can't read. It's not that I can't write. And it's not that I can't spell. It's just, I'll spell all the words with the correct letters, they might just not be in the right order. But sometimes I like to just think what I'm going to say, because some people come to me like, oh, you know, you use kind of basic words. Yeah, to be honest, it's so that I don't confuse myself. Literally. 47%. Okay, so there's enough in there to continue. There should be enough fertilizer in there to do this next field here. I would like to get lime though, but like I say, we need to get a trailer sorted. We've had a couple of time lapses. We had a big one at the beginning. There's not much we can do about that though. Like I say, we're at the opposite end of the map. It was the only downside to me changing the fields at the other end of the map. Right, so if we drop that there, we should be able to... Oh, we can get in the Massey actually. Yeah, I'm still umming and ahhing about sending this thing to the shop. Like I say, we would need £35,000. We would need £35,000. We would have £30,000 with that. We'd have 40. it would only leave us £5,000. That's the problem. And like I say, we need a trailer. Right, we need to decide what crop we're going to put in this top field. So I think we put wheat in it because we're going to need straw. Once we get wheat, we can bring some chickens in. That's what I'm thinking. So we'll keep an eye on the grass cows. We'll always have 20 grass cows for now. But as soon as they're worth more, I want to try and get like double the price. Then when they're worth double the price, same with the milk cows. I know it sounds daft about selling the milk cows because they'll get to age, produce as milk, and then we're going to sell them. But I want to work on the numbers. If I can buy them for 200 quid and sell them for 400 quid, I can then sell them and get double the amount of, you know what I mean? Once our cow barn, once it's got, like, I don't know, half full, or like we've got 50 adults, then we can let them breed. That's the idea anyway. It's the idea I'd like to think of anyway. Yeah, let's get the music turned back up. Let's get this field done. It's going to take a little while. It's only a 3-metre seeder. To get a bigger seeder, we're going to have to look at something that folds. Because obviously we need to get it down the tracks. We need to get it on the farm. We need to get it through the gates. I think the seeder that we used over on the Somerset series would be fantastic on this series. Because it's nice and thin. And then it unfolds into 6 meters. So that's maybe what we look at doing at some point. Not anytime soon. We can't afford it. It might come up in the discount store. That would be fantastic if it did. I'm umming and ahhing if we should put a worker on this actually, and then we go and get the lime. But like I say, I do like to work on our farm ourselves. That's probably what we might do with contracts in future. Actually, guys, we might get. Might get one of the kids doing the contract work. I know we won't make quite as much money off it because kids will want some money for doing it, but if we do it that way, we can continue to bring in a little bit of side hustle income while making our farm ready for spring as well. Yeah, like I said, let me know any suggestions, what you'd like to see from the series. We will be buying more land just as soon as we can, really. We're kind of stuck. But like I say, remembering the next bank loan that if we can get another loan soon, we're allowed more, and if we've now got another field, so our loan will be bigger. So we'll be allowed a 15% loan instead of 10, and obviously the field we bought with the last loan basically also increases the amount as well. So it's like a double increase in my eyes. Right, I'm going to stop procrastinating now, guys. We need to get on with this job and get it done. guys, as you can see by the look of it, we are possibly going to run out of seed with the tiniest little bit left to do. That would be so frustrating if we were to run out of seed now. Right, I've come up with an idea, and I think we're going to put some seed, fertilizer and lime sell points on the farm. Not free ones, obviously. We'll have to pay for it, and pay for the stuff we get out of it. I'm thinking like the you'll have to forgive me if I get the wrong modder's name here. Is it Alien Gym's got somewhere they're made of stone? I think they would be really, really good ones to use, actually, because it would be in keeping with the area as well. That way, yes, we'd still have to go to the shop for a lot of things, like equipment, rentals, things like that. But if we're on our farm, we wouldn't have to go all the way to the shop just to buy lime and stuff, you know what I mean? But just with it being quite a long way to go, that's all I'm thinking. We've got 2% left on that field. I genuinely can't believe we actually managed to finish that field off. I couldn't believe it also started raining as well. But yeah, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get a roller. I did slow the time down a little bit. I am going to go and unleash a roller, guys, and I'm going to roll the fields off record. Just, if anyone's ever watched the videos on different series, things like that, you will know that I'm not the biggest fan of rolling. Yeah. You know what I mean? I might even turn rolling off after this, because it's just something I know farmers do it, but it's such a nightmare to do. We don't even have a very big farm, and we're still struggling to get everything planted in one day. Now, I know in theory we have 3 days to plant everything, but I wanted to get stuff in the ground now, do you know what I mean? And we've got to lime everything here. That's what I'm probably going to do here with this. Do you see this bit of building here in the middle where I park the Land Rover normally? That's where I might look at putting these buy points, actually. I think that's going to be a better place to put them, to be honest. Like I say, we've got some new equipment now. We've got a seeder. We've got a brand new Massey Ferguson tractor, which I am absolutely loving. This Massey Ferguson tractor. I just realised something that I didn't get a screenshot in this episode, so I'm gonna have to magically appear something. But yeah, like I said, the Massey Ferguson's working well. We've nearly got an hour on it already. But hopefully, guys, sorry, I was just... Dog's making noise again. Hopefully, guys, you've enjoyed the episode. We've got loads of work done. It was all pretty much on our farm. I say we need to roll. Need to get some lime done as well. Yeah, I don't know if I've got them mods installed. It might be. Yeah, I already look at that. French building farm pack and animated one. Yeah, the animated one. Actually, what looks better? Well, they're wood. That's wood. That's wood. That's. So we'll go for like the French one. And all I'm thinking is like putting it, you know, kind of like that. But obviously we'll move that build. We'll get the builders in. We'll move that building there. But we've just got to be careful with how we're spending money. Do you know what I mean? We are back down to only £7,000 in the bank. There's no more contracts for us to do this month, except for a sewing job. 113. Let's just have a look at it. 113. Where is it? Where's field 130? 130. It's not a bad job. It's not a bad job. If we had a bigger sewer, that wouldn't be a problem at all. Something. Wow. 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 Why didn't I buy that one? Why didn't I buy that one? Right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And until the next episode, I'll see you all later on. Bye for now.